So I'm back in Barnacle Bay because I found a house, y'all, that is very weird and it just needs some help. It's this one over here. It's called the Castaway Vacation House, and it says, need to get away from it all, but you're stuck on an island? Check out the Castaway. Perched high upon a bluff overlooking the ocean, this vacation destination allows you to get away from the stress of everyday life. Y'all, this house is so weird. If you look at the outside, it's nothing too crazy. It's kind of like a mid-century style home. I'm not crazy about this roof, so we're gonna probably change that. But y'all, the inside is so weird because look at the floor plan. I don't even know what this is shaped like. Like, it's just weird. We have this really weird angled piece. We have this really weird angled piece. Like, it's just not giving. This is supposed to be, I guess, like a vacation home. But y'all, it is so weird on the inside. Like, I don't even understand, because if you look close, you'll see that the floor uses that puzzle floor. Why does it use the puzzle floor? Like, I don't understand. I feel like we have a lot of empty space in here, and I feel like this is one of those houses that can kind of benefit from having walls to kind of separate each space. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do. The bedroom is a nice size, but I think I'm gonna end up making the bedroom probably a little bit smaller. I don't know what it is about EA, but they're really good for making really big bathrooms. Also, I just realized too, why is the shower rotated right here by the toilet? Like, I think your Sims can still use this, I want to say, but wouldn't it have made more sense to just rotate it this way? At least putting it in the corner over here or something. I don't know, y'all. There's a lot going on in this house. So the goal for today is basically to furnish it. It's not horrible. The outside of the house has some cool things like a bar, a grill, a football, a lounge space. So it's not all bad. It's just not that good. So we're going to try to fix it. I think the first thing I want to do is get rid of that roofing. I'm going to get another one of those half gable, but I want to have it be rotated the opposite way. So I think we're just going to get it, bring it around here. And I'm trying to see, do I want it to go down like this? Or do I want it to be like this? Maybe I can make this go up a little bit. I wish I could make this roof piece go down a little bit more. I wonder if I could replace it with a gabled roof. Like if I just do something like that, maybe that would be a little bit better for it. We also have this section back here, which I do not know how I'm going to roof that, y'all. Like, this is so weird. Maybe we can get another half gabled roof and we just try to do something like this. This is just so weird. It's just such a weird shape. Maybe I could try to fix it, honestly. All right, I'll see if I can like maybe delete some of the stuff. Maybe there's a way I can fix it so it doesn't look so weird, you know? We're just gonna honestly do something like this where we can kind of like make it more square, and we're just gonna cover it up like that. And then now it should be a lot easier to roof. So we're just gonna get this piece. Yeah, see, and we could do like that, and now it looks a lot better. In addition to that, I think I'm gonna come back this way, delete that window, because I want this house to have a little bit of dimension. So I'm gonna just maybe drag a wall from here to here, because I want to get maybe like another gabled roof and just kind of drag it in like that. Maybe make it go up a little bit. And I feel like even me doing little changes like this, it just kind of helps give the build more dimension. It makes it look more interesting, because the front was just so flat. I just feel like you need something there. You know what I mean? I do kind of like the blue and this light brown color scheme, so I might continue it. I don't know yet. Maybe what I could do, I think I'm going to end up using these windows, but maybe I might use those for like the sides of the house, like over here. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the wallpaper. I'm thinking we could do a combination of these shingles and then maybe like some siding or something on this side of the house. I kind of want to use this color for the shingles, because I feel like we could go for like a light brown and then maybe like a blue siding for the house. And then like for the siding, we'll probably either use this one or maybe just this one from the base game. And maybe I could try to get the colors to match so the house can still have some similar vibes, but it'll be a little bit different. You know, it's so weird when you use the color wheel, because this is the same exact color, but it just looks a lot darker than the original, doesn't it? You think I could try to make it a little bit lighter? It's literally the same hex code, but maybe if I make it a little bit lighter like that, it would just look better. Okay, now on second thought, I might actually like recolor these windows ever so slightly. I feel like that light brown doesn't really match that well with the new brown, so we're gonna just like slightly recolor the windows and stuff. By the way too, I don't think I want to use this door. The original house uses it, but I don't know if I want to use this one, honestly. I don't know if we have any other big glass doors from the base game. I am going to only be using base game and Barnacle Bay today. That's what the world uses, just the base game and Barnacle Bay. So we're just going to be using that today. But I don't really know if we have any glass doors that are, I mean, we have this. This might be the closest thing I want, or I can use this door. but I don't think this one is going to be the right vibe. Maybe I'll just use this door because it's big. I think the outside is looking a lot better. I don't really know if I want to touch any of the landscaping because it's not that bad either. When it comes to the roofing, I was debating on if I want to change it or not. Like, I do like the light color, but maybe the darker one would be a little bit better. Why don't we open up the house, y'all, because we have got our work cut out for us. I think the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this wall right here, just to make the bedroom a little bit bigger. We're gonna have to like redo the whole floor plan, y'all, because this is just a lot. A random treadmill by the front door is kind of interesting too when you think about it. We're gonna have to figure this out. Usually what I'll do is I start by the front door and I just draw a wall. So maybe we can have like a little foyer. I'm really trying to square off the space. So you see how like we have this really weird section? I'm going to just draw a wall here just to kind of make it a little bit more square. And then I might even draw another wall right here too, just to kind of like make the kitchen not as big. And then now I could like fit the table in the kitchen if I wanted to, you know? I think we're going to have to get an archway here. I guess like the big one from the base game, or do we have like any wooden ones? Like this one could work because this house kind of has like older like 70s energy in a way. So we could use like some nice wood tones. We'll have like a big archway that leads into this kitchen, and then maybe I could have another one here. It's interesting also how this house is just a 1-bedroom house. I don't know if we'll have room for 2 bedrooms or not, but we could try to see. I'm gonna move a lot of this stuff over in the bedroom because I need to like move the walls around a little bit more. I feel like just so many rooms are just so big and weirdly shaped. That's like the biggest issue I have with this house. Like, I know it's kind of unique, it's kind of fun in a way, but it's just so weird. Like, everything is just everywhere. I'm thinking what I could do, y'all, is maybe like delete this angled wall right here, and we're gonna have to like square this off. So we'll have like a small-ish bathroom. Maybe we could have this be a bedroom, and then we'll have like a small bathroom around it or something, because like that could be a small bathroom right there. And if I needed to make it bigger, I definitely could. Here's what I'm thinking so far, y'all. Okay, we have our bedroom. This is like a foyer. We'll have like maybe that treadmill or something can go here, or we'll have like a desk or something here. We'll have a foyer. We have our kitchen. That original house did have a sliding door, which I think I deleted it. So we're going to have to get that back. But the original house had a sliding door that led to the outside. So we're going to definitely bring that back. Y'all, I was able to fix that little weird angled piece. So now the house is like perfectly angled. I love that. If I need to, I could always make the bathroom like 1 tile bigger, right? That'll probably be a bathroom, but we'll come back to that. I'm gonna go ahead real quick and get some by debug lights because this house is super dark. Okay, so since this house has wood paneling for the wallpaper, I don't really feel that bad using my own wood paneling wallpaper. I know I use this wallpaper like all the time. Trust me, I know. But it just looks good. That's why I always use it. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe go for like something a little bit darker for it though. I may also keep some of this wallpaper as like an accent wall in some parts of the house, so we're gonna probably keep it and just recolor it a little bit, but I think I'm gonna go for something a little bit darker. Sometimes what I'll do when I'm like furnishing, I'll just recolor everything the same color and then I'll just go back and change it for later. So we're just gonna do that. Also for the floor, I'm not gonna use this little puzzle floor. That's just not gonna happen. We're gonna go for some hardwood floors. Usually, as a lot of y'all know, I'm a hardwood floor kind of guy. I just love my hardwood floors in the game. So I think what I'm going to do is probably use this light fixture for probably a good majority of the house. I like how the house is kind of like an older style home. So I think I want to kind of fit in with that vibe a little bit. I also want to make sure I can get a nice rug in the entryway. I usually use the flying carpet. I like this rug because it's 100 simoleons and it fills in a good amount of space. Now, I was trying to figure out where to put this, y'all, and I feel like it would make more sense to have it be in the living room, but there is a soccer poster here, right? So maybe the sim that lives here, or maybe the sim that moves in might be into working out. So maybe I could have it be like by the front door, right? It's supposed to be like a vacation home anyway, so like maybe it being there by the front door is not so bad. I kind of want to put 2 of them, but like I don't know if that's too much or not. But a part of me wants to put 2 treadmills, but we'll see. All right, well, I want to make sure I can get some good filler furniture, so to speak, so I'll get a couple plants to hang up. Oh, y'all, I wish I could use this. This does not come with Barnacle Bay, and I kind of wish it did because I would love to use this. So I'm looking at my second monitor right now, and I'm trying to, like, see what objects came with Barnacle Bay. There is a chess table. There is technically a plant, but I don't know if it's in this category. It's like a clam plant. It's this right here. If I use this, it'll probably be like on an end table or something. I don't even know if it slots to anything. I just want to see if this slots. No, it doesn't. There is technically a way to get this to slot, but you have to use the Sims 3's tool mod. So I'm just going to go ahead and maybe just make this go up a little bit. We could have like some extra decor by the front door. I know it's kind of covering the window, but it's okay. I don't know, y'all. It's like I want to put this here, y'all, but I kind of don't want it to be there. I really don't even want this treadmill to be here, if I'm being honest. I'll just put the treadmill off to the side like that, right? You can work out if you want to. It'll just be over here. I might just get like a chair or something just to kind of squeeze in the corner, but there's not too much more I really want to do for the foyer. I think it's pretty good enough, right? Yeah, I think we can call the foyer done. I think it's pretty good. All right, why don't we move on to the kitchen? Because, like, ugh, there's a lot going on in here, y'all. So for one, I think we're going to have to maybe get, like, an accent wall. I think I want to get brick. I think brick would look really nice. Or maybe like a nice stone or something. Y'all, I really want to use these windows. I don't want them to get covered up though, because I want to be able to put some of these upper cabinets up on the wall. So I guess we could just get like some small ones or something. Maybe like from the base game. Do we have like any other stoves that are slightly better than that one? Because I kind of want to use like this one, if I'm being honest. And maybe like a slightly better fridge. I know the house has like old vibes, but maybe like some slightly better appliances would be kind of nice. Ooh, you know what? We could get some tile in here. You know what? We do have a lot of extra space in here. So maybe I can get a couple island counters. Maybe just like 3. I feel like 4 would be nice, but maybe 4 is a little bit too much. But like, again, if it is a vacation home, maybe you might need some extra seating, right? So what I could do is I'll just get like some bar stools. I don't know what bar stools to pick actually. Like these would look nice. Maybe some like this could look nice too. I think I'm gonna end up going for maybe this one. I don't know. This one kind of gives off like an older vibe. I like these. All right, y'all. So now I need to get a light to go above this. I feel like I'm gonna end up using this light and just having it be like here. We don't really have a lot of these overhanging lights like this in the base game. So I guess we're gonna have to choose this one. I would have loved to use the one from the pets pack, but I think this is nice. Next up is time to get some appliances. So I'll make sure that we can get like a microwave. We'll get a food processor. I also want to get a coffee machine in here too somewhere. And I guess like some extra clutter. I'm gonna make sure I get a fire alarm as well. Can we get like a regular alarm too? Because like you don't want people breaking into your house, right? We'll get like a regular alarm. We'll make sure we get a trash can. I'm gonna use probably this one from the base game. Oh yeah, I want to use this shelf right here because that's gonna look good for the kitchen. We can also recolor the plant. And I'm trying to find that steering wheel. It's like ooh, we have a life preserve. I might use this in the living room somewhere. We'll put that here for right now. There's also a steering wheel. Oh, right here. Here we go. I was gonna say there's like this steering wheel. I might use this maybe in here. I could always use another one somewhere else. Maybe I could put like one in the kitchen, or maybe I could have it like be on this wall or something like that. But I want to maybe use another one here. Maybe what I can do is I'll have this little section be like a dining space. We won't have any walls, but we'll just have the table be there. And then like Sims can still sit down and eat and stuff. I don't know if I want to use this table. We don't really have that many long ones in the base game. There is this one. Maybe I'll just swap this table with this one and I'll just use the same chairs because the chairs are nice and I do like how they have blue on them. Found this room divider. I think I'm gonna put this in the corner, y'all. I can imagine the Sims that live here would probably like use this to kind of like separate this space a little bit. So maybe if I just like have this off in the corner, it can also function as like extra decor, you know? So far, this is what we're looking at, y'all. The kitchen is done. So I guess we'll move on to the living room now. Okay, so for the living room, we have a good amount of space, which is not a bad thing. I just don't think I'm gonna use these chairs, unfortunately. They're just not the vibe. I was honestly thinking that we could either use these for the chairs or we could use these right here. I think this might be the vibe I want because this one kind of gives off a more older vibe anyway. I guess we could get like the 2 long chairs and put them in front of each other. I want to swap out that rug. We're going to use this one and then we can get a coffee table to go in the middle. Maybe this one. We have a TV off in the corner, but I want to use the bigger one from the base game. Now I'm just going to go in, y'all, and I'm just adding random clutter where I think it needs to go. There's this object that's like a barrel from Barnacle Bay, and I would love to use that in here. I think it's right here. Here we go. Maybe we could use this somewhere. It could be a makeshift end table. Barnacle Bay does use a chess table, so I might use that. I honestly, y'all, really want to get another dresser and put it here, but I really want to use this chess table somewhere. A part of me wanted to put it here and just get like 2 chairs to go around it, like maybe just these chairs, honestly, just to kind of have like something to do when you're in here. All right, well, I think the living room can also be done. I think there's a good amount of stuff in here. So we have like, you know, a place to sit, we have our chess table, TV, there's a dining area. So I think there's a good amount of stuff in here, you know? I kind of want to do the bathrooms next because they're not really that big. Maybe we can start off on this one over here. The bathrooms are going to probably be really similar because they're just bathrooms, you know? But I think I'm going to use maybe like some tile. Okay, so for the bathrooms, like I said, I think they're going to be kind of similar. So maybe for this bathroom, I'll go for like a slightly darker color. Maybe this one could be a slightly lighter color, you know? They'll be similar, but just not exactly the same, you know? Maybe one of the bathrooms can have a tub, and then the other one can have a shower. We can bring this mirror over here for this bathroom. I'm just gonna recolor it ever so slightly. I'll make sure we get a sink for the bathroom, so we'll just use this one. I wanna recolor the tile in the shower so it can match a little bit more with the wallpaper in here. And I think we'll just change the color ever so slightly on the shower itself. We'll also make the toilet off-white as well, just because, you know, it's kind of older. We'll do the same thing over here as well. I wish I could use this, y'all, because this is like the right size, but I guess we'll just use this one. And then I wanna make sure that I can get a sink. Sometimes I'll get two sinks on both sides, like here, but this is going to be in the way, so we're just going to have to get one sink today. And then I guess I could just like clutter up the space some. So I'll get like plants, maybe like a little lamp or something to kind of go in the corner. All right, y'all, so I'm pretty much done with both of the bathrooms. I guess we can save this room for last because this room isn't that big. I think I want this one to be a nursery, just in case you have like, you know, a kid or something, or if you want to start a family in this house. I'll be sure to give you a nursery. So I guess we'll just make the color in here a little bit lighter since it's a nursery. We'll still have blue, but maybe it'll be like a teal blue. So since I'm just using base game, there's not going to be a changing table in here, but I'm just going to have like some nice furniture, you know? All right, so we'll get that dresser. Well, I'll make sure that, all right, I guess we can use this crib. And then as for like a toy box, I guess we'll use this. Oh, we can use the treasure chest one. That would make a lot more sense. I want to get another one of these rugs. And then I also want to get another one of these chairs just to kind of go in here. Because we don't have rocking chairs in the base game. But this can kind of be like a rocking chair, you know? We could just pretend it's a rocking chair. Or at the very least, a nice chair. I want to look and see if we have any nautical decor in the base game. I know we have like the life preserve, but I don't know if we have anything else really that space game. Not really. We have a mobile. This is more space themed, but I'll use it for some extra stuff. Don't really have that much really. We have these butterflies, but I don't know if I want to use those. Yeah, there's really not much, so I guess we'll just use the baby mobile. That'll be nice, right? You know what? There is a picture of a sim fishing. Yeah, like there's this picture. This might be a little bit too much for a nursery, but like, I don't know. I kind of like it, so I guess we can just use that. So for the crib and the rug, I want to use this boat design. Oh, you know what? There is also this one, y'all. This one might be a little bit better because this one has like the life preserve on it, kind of like that. All right, I'm just gonna make sure that I get a light for both of the bedrooms. But honestly, y'all, I think the nursery can be done. I kind of don't like how big this light is because it's kind of like in the way of my mobile. Maybe if I move the mobile back a little bit. I feel like I low-key shouldn't have this here now. You know what I do wonder? If I could like make this go down some, because I always think it's a little bit too high. Maybe I can make it go down a little bit like that. Okay, maybe now it's a little bit better. Okay, I think we can be done with this room though. So I guess last but not least, we'll tackle this bedroom over here. Y'all, this bedroom has a lot of stuff in it. I feel like I kind of just moved everything in here. I guess we'll start with the wallpaper. I'll make it a little bit lighter than the rest of the house, just so it can look a little different. There's a lot in here, y'all. So I don't think I'm going to use this dresser. We could use this bookshelf. You know what is interesting? I didn't even put a bookshelf out here anywhere. You know what? Let me get like a small one. I'll use this small one from the base game and I'll just put that right there. All right, we also have this mirror, which I might end up using. I need to figure out where things are going to go. Let's move everything around. Okay, I think I want the bed to go on this wall. Ooh, y'all, what is this design? Zebra print? I don't know about that one. We can use the bed. Maybe we can have like the picture be above it. We'll get a couple of nice nightstands. I think for the nightstands, I want to use these. And then I am probably going to use the same lamp from the nursery in here. I don't know why, y'all, but I really like this lamp today. But I think I want to use a lamp like that, right? We do have a rug. I might just use the one from the base game because it's a little bit bigger. All right, so now I just want to go ahead and recolor the nightstands. We can also recolor the bookshelf as well. I don't know. I kind of want to use a bigger bookshelf, honestly. Do we have one that's a little bit bigger? Maybe like this one, honestly. I'm gonna delete that lamp that was in here because I think I'm gonna use maybe like this one from the base game. Is having two lamps like that not good? Like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have that be there. I could just put it over here. like by this chair. And speaking of this chair, this is gonna have to go, y'all. Maybe I'll just recolor it to match the one in the other room. Cause like, I don't know what's going on with the zebra print. That's not gonna fly. Okay, we have a lot of space here. We do need a dresser, don't we? Why don't we try to find one that's big enough? I guess we could just use this one. It matches with the nightstands. We'll put it in front of the window. Oh, and speaking of the window, I need to get some of those blinds. We'll get some of these and we'll just like put this here for like a little bit of privacy. Okay, so for the desk in the room, I don't know if I'm gonna use this one. Do we have any better ones in the base game? Not really. The ones that I usually use are from packs, so I guess we'll just use this one from base game. What I'll do is I'll get rid of this and maybe the magazines can go like, I don't know, over here somewhere. There is a rolling chair in the game and I think it's also base game, so we're gonna make sure we get that one. And I want to make sure I can get a computer, so we'll just get a nice one and we'll get like some art or something to go back here because it's just, this wall is just really empty. It would be nice if we could find a bigger painting just to kind of go here. I don't think the base game really has that many big paintings. Like there's this one which we could definitely use. Yeah, I'm not really sure base game has anything that's that big. I think this might be like the biggest probably. What do I want to do? You know what? I could put this maybe here. And you know what? Do you think I could just get another one of these chairs and just kind of put it over here? I don't know. Maybe you could just have two in here or something. I think it's looking pretty good in here. I think it looks a lot better than it did at first. You know what I just realized, y'all? Barnacle Bay does have a telescope. It's shaped like a fish. I don't know which one it is, but we could definitely use it. I think it's this right here. We could definitely use this outside. Maybe for like stargazing at night. I guess we can tackle the outside since we are here. I've been thinking about this for a while, y'all, and I think I'm gonna replace this terrain paint with some more from the base game. Maybe for one of these, like this gravel one could look nicer. I would love to get a picnic table back here so your Sims can actually sit down and eat, you know? There's not really anywhere to sit down outside, so I would love to get... Oh, you know what else I could do? I could use the chairs that come with Barnacle Bay. I could put one over here in the front of the house. I'll get a picnic table though, and I'll put that back here. Okay, we can get the grill, and we'll move the grill closer to the house, and I'll get a little table for the grill so you can actually like put stuff down on it. I could also use an outdoor light, so I'm just gonna get this one, and I'm just gonna recolor the one in the back. All right, I'll place a couple of these lounge chairs out back here. And you know what? I'll get like one of these little end tables and I'll just like put it off to the side like that. I don't really think I have use for this umbrella anywhere, so we're just gonna get rid of it. And then we also have the bar, right? I think the bar could maybe just go like in the corner over here. And then you know what? I'm gonna replace the chairs at the bar stools for these out here. I guess I could put a little water sprinkler out here so you can have something to do. And I guess to kind of like finish off things, I'll just like put some flowers and stuff out here. Okay, y'all, well, I think on that note, that's everything for the entire house. Let's look at it really quick before I go. I just gotta say, y'all, I love how this turned out. I know this probably looks like a lot of my houses that I've built, but I just really love this one, y'all. Like the vibe, that dark blue color and like the wood accents is so good in my opinion. When you first come in, we have a little foyer. So we have I kept that treadmill. You might need it for something, so I kept it. We have a dresser, a place to sit. Going over this way, we have our kitchen, which I think is kind of nice. You know, it's a little bit older. It has like a slightly new-ish stove and fridge, but for the most part, this is pretty much the entire kitchen. I gave you an island counter so you can sit down. There's also a dining area over here in this room. So if you have more people over, you can, you know, have more people sit down and eat. Going over this way, we have a pretty nice sized living area. So we have our chairs, we have a TV, there's a chess table in case you want to build some skills. Going over this way, we have a bathroom. This bathroom is a little smaller than the other one, but inside of here, we have our shower, toilet, and sink. And then over here, we have a tub, toilet, and sink. So you do have a tub and also a shower, which is kind of nice. Over here, we have our nursery, which is kind of small, but it's kind of nice too. I'm going to play test this room to make sure everything is functional because I don't know if the mobile being this low is going to be functional or not. So I want to kind of like play test it just to kind of make sure. So if you download the build and you see that it's moved, that's why. It's just because it didn't work, you know. But that's pretty much everything for the nursery. Going over this way, we have our primary bedroom. This one is really, really big. There's a computer desk in here. We have a bookshelf. There's a mirror. You have your dresser. There's even like a little sitting area in here too. So there is a lot of space in here. If you need to add more stuff, you could definitely do it. And then if we go outside, we kind of have like a little like backdoor patio sections. But back out here though, we have a grill. We have our picnic table. We also have a little bar out here. We have a water sprinkler. There's a football. If we go over here, we have a couple lounge chairs. There's also a little park bench back here and a telescope. So that's another skill That's the logic scale if you want to build it. Also, really quick, I just noticed that I need to fix this wallpaper. Let's just fix that real quick. And also, this house had a couple of bike racks, so I just kept them here. And then I also put another park bench here. I put one over here too, and then there's another one over there too. I put the parking space back where it was, so if you have a car, your Sims will park in the driveway. And I'll just show you what it looks like if you have a car. It'll just be like right here, you know? But on that note, y'all, that's pretty much everything for the entire build. I am going to leave this link down below. This build only uses the base game in Barnacle Bay, so all you really need is just Barnacle Bay. Even if you don't have Barnacle Bay, I only really use like some wall decorations and the chess table, so even if you just have the base game, you should still be able to download it. Just whatever you don't have will probably just be replaced with something from the base game, so you know. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me over on Twitch if you would like to see me stream The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!